Yeah, I can't remember. It was 7 weeks ago, but we seen some of the film, and we didn't do a good job of moving the ball, getting the ball to the second side of the floor. So tonight we try to do a better job of sharing, and I think, the roll men were doing a good job of getting it, like Mason and Myers and whoever was catching it on the roll. They were doing a good job of getting to the opposite side, and then I was just trying to be cognizant of, looking at the helper and the pick and roll as the bottom guy, and just kind of reading him based on whether to skip it or drop it off to the big.
How different is it for you to be a lead guard now for 5 years?
It's just a higher usage rate. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes I get some careless turnovers, but I try to do a good job of being cognizant of, shooting versus when to pass. Obviously, when you play two guard, you're just a lot more aggressive, and you're just looking to kind of score because your touches aren't as frequent. And you play point guard, you're bringing the ball up every play. So obviously, I could create a shot as often as I would like to, as I want, but I try to come off the screens and manipulate it and make sure everybody's staying involved because down the stretch guys are going to be open, and I want to make sure that they trust me and I trust them enough to make the shot.
You also have to defend the point guard. Does that add to the burden?
Yeah, it's a lot of pick and rolls. I mean, guarding the two guards is more off-ball stuff, and then there's some versatile twos that can play with the ball. But the point guard position, it's all, everything expires in pick and roll. So just got to do a good job of staying engaged, staying locked in, and trying to get into guys when screens come.
Obviously, all this is part of your maturation process. Have you learned anything about yourself in this last week, 10 days?
No, man, I haven't. I've worked hard. I've put a lot of time in studying film, and I've had my own teams in the past, in high school and college, and I've been a role player, so I'm comfortable in any role. Obviously, this is the highest level, so like you said, it's a process. There's going to be good games, there's going to be bad games, there's going to be times when you make shots and you miss shots, but I'm comfortable in any role, and I'm just going to continue to, do the things that have helped me get here, preparation-wise, breaking down film, and then once the games start, just getting to my spots.
We've seen, it probably has been a process for you where we know now that you can do it consistently. We know now that teams are going to try to get the ball out of your hands and focus on you. What do you imagine is the next thing that you'll have to encounter and overcome?
Just consistency. It's a long season. There's highs and lows. There's going to be times where everybody thinks you're the best thing since sliced bread, and there's going to be times where people are kicking you out the door and saying, he's too small, or he got to work on his passing, or he over dribbles. So you just got to try to, stay in your lane and do what you're good at, and continue to get better at that, and then be aware of your weaknesses and continue to tighten those up. But like I said, it's a long 82-game season, so just ride the wave. Try to play well, try to be consistent, and just make sure the preparation effort is there every night.
As you guys head to Utah, you're a game back of them in the 8th spot. Does that mean anything at this point in the season?
Yeah, this is a game that we need to win. Obviously, coming off a back-to-back, it's going to be, a good environment, and they understand what's at stake, just like we do. But at the same time, this game isn't make or break. There's still 50, 49, 48 games left. So, it's a game that we want to win on the schedule right now, and we want to continue to build on what we've done in these last few games.
Playing the point guard for the whole game, is your communication with players throughout the game any different?
It's the same because I play backup point guard anyway. So I'm playing 10 to 15 minutes a game at point, and then Dame and I, before he got hurt, we did a better job of getting him off the ball some, and I think we'll continue to do that because he's such a dynamic scorer. It's a hard job to bring the ball up every play and try to get guys in spots and try to score and balance all that stuff. So, you got to try to, find sets where you can get off the ball, find sets where you can get AC a shot, get Myers a shot, get the bigs a touch. So, you just got to find your balance and then just continue to learn each night.
So you feel like you're learning more how to call? I mean, you're obviously getting more experience calling the game now.
Yeah, more experience because it's 35, 40 minutes of all one. So just continue to try to find plays that I can run. Obviously, in the 10 to 15-minute span, a lot of flow action. It's the middle of the game, so it's a lot of up-tempo stuff. Towards the end of the game, it's more, expiring in pick and rolls or getting sets where, out of a timeout, we want to draw it up and execute it.
Seems like between you and AC and Will Barton tonight, there was a lot of MIPs on the Blazers bench last year. Did you kind of know when most improved players, Jason, this guy? Did you kind of know that you were capable of this? I mean, when
we all knew.
Was there a moment it clicked?
Opportunity. I think opportunity is big. You've seen Will immediate impact right away. You know, when he went to Denver,
Right.
I mean, it wasn't like he is now, but he averaged, what, 12, 13 a game? You know, at the end of last year, the last 20, 30 games. So, you know, it's just about opportunity. We've all worked hard. We all, you know, understand the magnitude of this opportunity, and you understand that, you know, nothing's given to you. So you got to wait your turn. You got to work hard and take advantage of, you know, the situation, you know, prior to playing, and then take advantage of the situation when you play. So I'm not surprised. Nothing really surprises me, and I put a lot of time in, and me and Will are good friends. I know how he works. I understand his appreciation of the game. I understand AC, you know, where they come from, where we come from. You get these opportunities, and you don't look back.